Hello everybody and welcome back to FSTV. Today I'm going to start a new tutorial series for the new players of the game. Have you recently bought or downloaded Farming Simulator 22 or another Farming Simulator? Because how to get started is pretty much the same across the board. It's the same process. For the sake of this video, obviously, I am on Xbox, so the controls are for Xbox, but PlayStation or PC, the process is exactly the same. So, in this series, we're going to show you just how to get started in FS22. When you first load up the game, this is the screen that you'll come to. Obviously there's all these other drop down menus, we'll cover those in another video. And if you, to start with, just for today, if we just focus on the career, click career, you should then come to the game saved section. If you haven't got any saved games, which if you're new to the game you won't, you can pick any empty slot, then you'll come to the career mode. You've got three choices of career mode: new farmer, farm manager, and start from scratch. Now for today we're going to be doing new farmer, but we will cover videos on the other two options further down the line. With a new farmer, you already own some land, equipment, and the economy is profitable, and gameplay elements are on the easy setting, perfect for new players. So if you click A, you'll then come to your map section that comes with the game. However, mine has more maps because of downloaded mods, which we will cover in another video. But just for the sake of this video, if we start with Elm Creek, you will then come to a downloadable content if you have any, which again we will cover in another video. If you want them all to be selected, you just select them all and then press start. And then just wait for your game to load. Right, there we go, it's about 100%, so if we press start, when you first set up a new a new game, you will be given the option to pick your character or create your character. Once that's completed, if you just press B for confirm. When you first start a new game, it will also give you the option to do the guided tour. I'm not going to do that today, but if you choose to do the guided tour when you start up your save game, by all means go for it. So we click B. As you can see, you first this is where you come to in the game. Your house. This little icon here, if you come here and press left stick, it'll tell you that you can sleep until the next day, and you can pick what time you want to sleep till. So if we want to look around, you use left stick to move forward and back and side to side, right stick to look around, left and right, up and down. Use it at the same time to move. So, to begin with, first thing we should do is we should harvest this field right in front of us. This is our field. Now just to be able to check to see what fields you own and what you don't own, if you press the start button, it'll come to the map. If you hover over here and zoom in where you can see where your icon is highlighting, the fields that have got the numbers highlighted in blue, so 44, 45 and 46 for me, they are the fields that you start with and you own those fields. Along with these icons that are vehicles and equipment, those indicate your own that is the equipment that you start with from the start scratch, from the new farmer save game. Now, if we go here, so now that we know this field is ours, if we walk over to, if you move the left stick forward and the right trigger at the same time, you will run. If you come around to this side of the harvester, and then you walk up to it and press X, it will automatically start for you. If you look up into the top left corner of the screen, you can see a little help window with buttons of what to do. If you press left button, or if you press A, first of all, if you press A to attach the harvester header in front of you, it automatically attaches it for you. If you then press left button and press B to lower the header, and then also A to unfold the harvester, and then press, when you're all ready to go, press X to start the harvester. And all you have to do then is, for looking round, is the same right button, and then to make the harvester drive forward, it's right trigger as if you were going to run. And then you just follow the line. As you can see, we are also making a swath of straw. You can turn this off in the LB section. You can see it in the drop down menu. We'll get this first field harvested. And that will be just about how to start your first ever save game. Then you come to the end of the swath. If you press left button and B to raise the harvester header, it gives you a more realistic feel of the game. How you choose that you want to play the game is entirely up to you, whether you want to take a realistic approach or whether you decide you want it to be a non-realistic approach. Then those possibilities are there for everybody to enjoy the game how they see fit. I will also show you how to access the shop menu as well, to see what machinery you can buy and how to do it. And if you look into the top right hand corner of the screen, you can see that that is where the daytime is, and the month and the weather, along with how much money you start with. As we're a new farmer, we start with a significant amount of £100,000. I'm in the UK, so that's why I say in pounds. Obviously, you can go into the game settings and change the currency to your own currency depending on where you're from. And in the bottom right hand you can see there's a little line with us harvesting what the crop is, which that little crop is for wheat. And as you can see, the harvester is 30% full with 2,600 litres and climbing. Next to that we have our speedometer and our work hours, along with the orange looking little bar is the maintenance bar, and obviously the green bar is for fuel. And then next to that it shows you what gear we are in. a second I'll also show you how to empty the harvester. For this we'll need to get our tractor and trailer. Let's do that. Not concentrating in this bit. One little strip left to do, and that's this field harvested, and then you have successfully harvested your first field. Now, to turn off the harvester, you press left button and X. That turns off the harvester. If you press left button and down on the D-pad, that extends the pipe to unload. Now if we get out of the harvester, it will turn itself off, that's okay. And come over here and get into the 3670. Same process, press X, it will start. Now press A to attach to trailer. As you can see, the trailer's got a cover on. So if you press left button and right on the D-pad, that opens the cover. Now, you can drive this forward round here, and if we park it underneath, park the trailer underneath the pipe, it will then start to unload. You just leave it sat there until it's finished unloaded. Now that's finished unloading, we can take this and we can turn this way. And we can drive to this grey silo over here. Now, drive over this grid. When you get to a certain point, it will come up with a trigger down the bottom. If you press right button and Y, the trailer will unload into your silo. Now you can leave this tractor here, you can turn it off. And we can go back over to the harvester. This is the header trailer for the header for the harvester. We'll be using that in a second. Jump back in the harvester. Starts automatically. If you press left button and down on the D-pad, you'll bring in the pipe. If you then also press left button and A, you will fold, the harvester will fold away. And then we can go and put the harvester away. And there we go, harvester is away. Now, to access the shop, if you press the button on your controller next to the start button in the middle, you can then access the shop menu. Here you can see all of the menus for the machinery. If you press right button, you can toggle to the next one, which has your implements and miscellaneous all on there. If you press RB again, you can toggle through to your objects, which this is where you'll find your pallets of seed, bags of seed, fertilizer, bales. And if you press RB again, you can tab again. This is where you can buy download packs of different things in categories. Press right button again, and there is the used vehicle market. This is where anything that's on the used sale market will show up. If you press RB again, it brings you to your garage where it can show you your own. This is where you'll see what you own. They'll all show up here. RB again is a leased item section, which you won't have any there yet. RB again takes you to the mods and DLCs that you have installed, and finally it comes to the other section where you can buy the animal dealer, wardrobe, construction, and farmland. We will cover all these sections in another video. But I will show you how to lease an item. So if you come back up to the equipment, if you go small tractors, for example, press A, pick any tractor you want, you click on it, press A again, you can see it shows you all the different options you can have to customize it on the right hand side. The price is down the bottom, it says total price, but if you press X, at the bottom you can see it says lease. It'll then tell you how much it costs to lease it, and it costs 990 base cost. Per day is 495, and then per working hour over the first day is 1039, and you can either press yes or no. There we go. That is how you start your first farm on Farming Simulator. I hope you all thoroughly enjoyed watching, and I hope it helps some people out. Comment down below and let me know, or give it a like. It greatly helps the channel. And if you like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe and turn on bell notifications so you don't miss another upload, because there will be many more uploads left to come. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.